Hello again everybody. It's Friday and that means it's time for story again, the end of our school week. And this week I haven't just got one story, I have got two stories because the first story I'm going to is quite a short one, but it was a special request from one of the very special children in Maple class. So you'll know who this is just for you. And on the front cover, can you see a bird called a toucan? So this book is called Toucan't, Toucan't. Two can tango, two can't share a potty. Two can seesaw, two can't be king of the castle, only one at a time. Two can share a joke, two can't keep a secret. Two can tickle, two can't be first in line. Two can bang on a drum, two can't ever be alone. Two can laze under the sun, oh that sounds good to me. Two can't cycle to the moon. Two can make a butterfly seem very, very small. Two can't form a football team. Just not enough of them, is there? Two can float on giant lily pads. Two can't frighten a great big tiger. Two can make feathers fly. Two can't share the same dream. Two can crunch a bunch of the hardest nuts. They must have very strong beaks. Two can't make an ice cream sundae. Two can live in the tallest trees. Two can't swim with crocodiles. But whatever happens, two can be friends forever. So I hope you enjoyed that book, especially that young lady in my class. And now, because it was a short one, we have got time for another story. Now, when you first look at this, you might think I've already read this one. I did read a book about a dinosaur pooping the planet, but this one is called The Dinosaur That Pooped the Past. And what can I say? Young children definitely like talking about the word poo. So you'll have to join in with me when that bit comes up, everybody. Okay, so it's called The Dinosaur That Pooped the Past. And you remember last time we met Danny and his pet dinosaur. Some grannies are old, some grannies are great. And Danny's was turning 1008. That's older than me. He sang happy birthday with Dinosaur too, then asked to go out. There was playing to do.
You cannot go out till your plates are all clean,
said Granny while serving up sludge that was green. Don't fancy that. There were broccoli, eggs and hard Brussels sprouts. The dinosaur slopped the lot into his mouth. Then in 2 seconds, when Gran wasn't looking, it ate Danny's pile of awful Gran cooking.
Well done,
Granny said. You've eaten enough. Now you can go out and do some awesome cool stuff. They ran straight to the tree with a swing underneath, but it hadn't been swung since Gran lost her teeth. They swung back and forth, they went up and went down. Higher, Dan said, let's go all the way round. But this wasn't an ordinary swing. It had powers to turn back the minutes and hours. They counted to 3 and pushed hard off the ground. They looped and they turned time around. Their heads went all dizzy. Time started to bend. So Danny held on to his dinosaur friend. Flashes and fizzes and sparkly squeaks. They swung past the Romans, Egyptians and Greeks. Then with a crack, the swing snapped in half. Oh dear, what's going to happen to them? They crash-landed into the land from the past. Surrounded by trees of Jurassical size, being watched through the leaves by mischievous eyes. Can you see them there just peeking through? Then 3 baby dinos jumped down awesomely, who called themselves Dino Dudes A, B and C. They like playing games like Stackety Stack, where Dino Dudes A and B climb on C's back. Then suddenly Dinosaur's tummy made grumbles, grumbles and rumbles that made the ground crumble. But grounds do not crumble for any old reason. Grounds only crumble in volcano season. We swung back in time. We were trying to play, said Danny to Dinos B, C and A. We need to get back. We need to leave fast. We need to get everyone out of the past. But Danny and Dinosaur's only way back was looping through time on the swing that had snapped. The lava was coming. The lava was hot, even hotter than Granny's old veg cooking pot. And so without thinking, B, C and A stacked themselves up like the game that they play. But this wasn't a game. It was saving the day the Dino Dude way. Oh, are they going to be little superheroes, do you think? They flipped and they jumped through the jungle with ease, surfing the lava on lava-proof leaves, gathering all of the things they would need to fix the time swing at the speediest speed. Wax from the bees, sap from the trees, a tusk that fell off when an old mammoth sneezed. They bashed it together with stegosaur teeth while dodging explosive eruptions beneath. The swing had been fixed, but the dinosaur group were now far too heavy to time travel loop. Dan started to worry and then started to panic. The ground beneath was now hot and volcanic. Oh my goodness, can you see it coming their way? They all started crying. They cried and they cried. They cried and their tears instantly vaporized. Then something went bing in the dinosaur's mind. It thought of a way to loop forward in time. With broccoli eggs in the dinosaur's gut, its brain brewed a plan involving its... You know what it is. He knew there was only one thing it could do to get back to the future. It needed to... I think we all know what word's coming up now. Are you ready, everybody? It needed to... poo! Oh, not again. This happened last time. The poop came out fast. It had broccoli powder and launched them to 88 miles per hour. It pooped out a pile of grand soggy egg veg with Dino Dudes A, B and C on its head. It pooped and it looped them all forward in time, away from volcanoes and hot lava slime. The Romans and Trojans were covered in poop. They all got a taste of Gran's broccoli soup. Whilst looping through Egypt, it pooped out a pile which made a poop pyramid next to the Nile. It plopped out the sprouts, its bum did a smelly, and looped out the last piece of poop from its belly. They fell out of time. They'd made it back home. But Danny and Dinosaur weren't on their own. Dino Dudes A, B and C were there too. They'd travelled through time on the broccoli poo. They all started cheering and jumping around. It seemed like new dinosaur friends had been found. And just when they'd had all the veg they could take, birthday Gran served up her broccoli cake. I'm not sure I fancy broccoli cake. What about you? I didn't think so. So, thank you for listening to my story again, everybody, and I hope you have a lovely weekend. It's meant to be really sunny. We keep asking for that sunshine, so let's hope it stays that way. Bye.